Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. In the last episode, we were exploring the 5th floor, and I believe this was the garden? I think? Hero should be in here. Ooh! Flippin' heck! I know what these are. These are, I can't pronounce the name. It's like that Vileplume, the Pokemon, is based off of these flowers. Basically, they smell like rotting corpses. I know that just by looking at them. I'm like, I know what you are.
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they're just painted Turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? What? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, okay, hero. Okay.
The end is nigh!
They'll put their plan for global human extinction into action!
Well?
I'm serious! Okay, Hero's going crazy in the plant room. Good for him. Okay, what do we have? I want to know okay, so that is something that we can look at. Big plant there's a shed. That's as far as we can go. Okay, let's start over here. Yep, surveillance cameras. But no coin, how dare. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Okay. Plenty of things that could be used as weapons. Ugh. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Yes, we found a coin and a bag of shit. Excellent. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? I mean, probably in the long run. Oh, shit! The crazy diamonds were, that was Mondo's gang. Oh, okay. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, you saw that on the back of Mondo's jacket. Ooh. Again, that's more evidence that Mondo has been up here at some point. Memory shenanigans. Everything is memory shenanigans. There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Thank y'all. Coins are always appreciated. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. That'd be nice. You know, brighten the place up a little bit. Just don't grow any of the ones that smell like corpses. That, oh no, that would be unpleasant. Yeah, we can leave. I wonder, are there actual birds in here, or are they just like pumping in like bird song? You know, is this just like a CD that's being played? Ooh. What? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get that big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower! I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa! And the plant's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, bleh, I'm dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. And after all of that, we got a coin. And I do notice it's surrounded by Venus flytraps. I know that these are also flytraps. They're not Venus flytraps, but they are a breed of flytrap. Oh, that's bad juju. That's bad juju right there. Okay, so we have, there's the shed and there's also the TV thing. That's normal, and then... Is this a chicken coop? Do we have chickens? What's a chicken coop doing here? Yay! I love chickens! This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. Whoa. It seems safe. Oh. Of course I'm gonna look at all of the chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chickens. Hello. Oh, I made a noise. It's a chicken. It's not gonna, like, lay a bomb, is it? Hey, they all make the noise. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure? It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. It's a chicken. It doesn't have, like, a second form, right? Oh, I approve. I like all of these guys. Yes, you are now my favorites. Good job. Please don't die. Step away from the chicken coop, yes. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5! You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgeways. So I am slowly getting better at picking up on the clues before the murders happen. I'm gonna assume that 1 or more of the chickens is gonna die. Just on the fact that they hammered home, there are 5 chickens. There are 5 of them. 5, like that. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for the sprinklers! Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
No. No, Monokuma. Monokuma, no. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Ah! Why is he like this? Let's just leave. Leave the area. Now then, I believe the last place. Also, I'm gonna say this now. I think the 7:30 thing is gonna come into play. The fact that they hammered home there are 5 chickens, 1 or more chickens is gonna die. Something's gonna happen with the sprinklers. The water, you know, either we'll have to establish time of death by saying it happened before 7:30 because the body wasn't wet, or it happened after 7:30 because the body was wet. Something like that. This floor feels completely different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Oh, I'm expecting all of the creepiness. Oh, shit! Okay. Eye for an eye. We got blood. Oh, shit. It's actually blood-coloured. All the other blood we've seen has been bright pink. This is actually red. I think my boyfriend brought this up. If it's fresh, it's bright pink. If it's old, it's red. So this is... Oh god, this is old blood. And look at the scratches. The scratches on the walls and the floor. And I have noticed the body outlines. Oh god. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice. No shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have...
Hey, come on now.
What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yup! Let me give you an itty-bitty, itchy-squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly as I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. Hey, don't you be slagging off old RPGs. I love old RPGs, Monokuma, how dare you?
Uh-oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? Oh. Clues. I sense clues. Okay, what have we got? Okay, we can't even look at the metal plates. Apparently the eye for an eye thing isn't suspicious. Okay, let's start over here. Yeah, this is the same thing. Got a nice shiny coin, and now this blood. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Would you say they are a year old? This is all really blood? Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. Byakuya! Byakuya, what were you saying before? Like, oh, I can't imagine why anyone would want to look at corpses. Yet you're wanting to look at old blood. Bitch! And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. Okay, we also have this. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. Ugh. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Ooh. the thought I'm having is that who would be likely to draw chalk outlines around the bodies of dead students? Two possibilities. One, someone who was completely psychotic, they were doing it for fun. Or two, someone trying to solve the murders. Maybe the ultimate detective. I take this as evidence that Kyoko has been up here. Obviously, she wouldn't remember that because, memory shenanigans. But I could see, the tragedy happens. Everyone decides to sequester themselves in the school, or at least the teachers and the ultimates do. We don't know what happened to the other classes. I mean, the students who were taking part in the killing game, that's just one group of students. That's one class. There had to be other classes. So I'm guessing that maybe either the stress of, living in the school maybe got to them. We know that someone had to be on the inside. Whoever the mastermind is, they were here already causing chaos. Maybe they caused, one group of students to kill each other, and then I could see Kyoko getting involved to try and figure out, who did it, who is responsible. And then, maybe we all got our minds wiped, I don't know. I find that interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Okay, so we do have Byakuya. Yeah, this is exactly the same. Look at that. No, okay. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Could be either with Byakuya, let's be honest. Yeah, we can leave the area. We've looked at... Oh, shit! I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. I just caught that. The handprints. The handprints on the wall. Oh, damn. Oof. Just Jesus. Let's leave. It's fine. Oh god, and now we just have this. I think this was the bio lab. Raw, okay. And it's locked. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. Also, I noticed we didn't find any photographs. I'm pretty sure every other time we've opened up a floor there has been a photograph, and there wasn't this time. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way back to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Hey, down. I'm sorry I keep having so many tongue fumbles. Like I said, my throat is absolutely shot. I really got out of practice of doing all of these voices, and my throat is just like, no, don't strain me again. Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. Owie!
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we all stop with this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Okay, let's go from left to right.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kinda be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. Do tell. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why'd you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. I mean, there wasn't any bathrooms on the 5th floor, but... Oh shit, so that's the top floor, okay. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay, as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Okay, and next, Kyoko.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it. I mean, eventually you're gonna have to think about it, because there could be important clues in there.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them effectively.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Still a bitch. Still a bitch, goddamn. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor. Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
Woof! talking about? Yeah, Hero was busy hanging out with the chickens. The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. Oh, there goes me timer. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop! Seriously, I think I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what's meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Girl. A class of students deciding to kill each other is not the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It'd be awful, it'd be a really sad day for Japan, but the rest of the world, no. That's like a global event, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's not a bunch of school kids trying to kill each other in a room. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. No. That's a mass murder in one school on an island. It's, like I said, very tragic day for Japan. Globally, not really all that big. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Not a chance in hell.
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. Even if it was the genocide of a single school, as I said, sad day for Japan, that's not a global event. If that's true.
it's all clear now.
That would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey,
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? No, I don't buy that for a second. The single most awful, tragic event in human history. Like, all of the students in a school dying is incredibly tragic. Don't get me wrong, that would be heartbreaking. But I wouldn't call that the most tragic, most awful event in human history. I'd be like, I think World War II has that beat. World War II was pretty tragic for the human race. Like that, yeah, I don't. If you're calling something the worst thing in human history, that has to be a global event. That can't be one thing happening in one country. That has to be something worldwide. Okie doke, now my timer did go off a while ago. In the next episode, we see what Toko and Hiro found. But until then, Please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.